some evil.
You are all going to die tonight. Got it.
Oh my god!
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Not another beat. Time to go to sleep.
Welcome to Scream Theater with Brooke and Nikki. Scream Theater is on the air. Hop on board. The crazy train is pulling out of the station. Sit down, strap in, and hang on tight. 'Cause there's no telling where you'll end up when you hop on board the crazy train. Psycho City is straight ahead, and insanity reigns when Mentis and the Insanity Queen are on the air. This is Scream Theater with Brooke and Nikki.
Good evening, horror family. How is everyone this evening? I hope everyone is doing well. You're listening to Scream Theater with Brooke and Nikki. Well, Nikki had to work late, so I have a very, very special co-host, Chris. Chris, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Chris is like, the intros that you just listened to was made by my friend Chris. And he is part of our podcast family as well. So, Chris, why don't you tell everybody a little bit something about you?
I write scary stuff. Stories, poems. And now I'm trying to write a script.
Wow. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I'm trying to write a movie script called Rampage.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be nice and bloody.
Bloodier the better.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to let my alter ego, my dark half, Ben Hill, write it.
There you go. And I love reading your stories and poems that you send me. I absolutely love them. They are phenomenal.
Great.
Well, why don't you give a shout out to the group that you're part of there, Chris?
Give a shout out to True Horror Junkies. Great group.
Yes, they are. I love being a part of that group. And that's how I met Chris, was through True Horror Junkies. Do you remember all your admins so you can tell them hi?
Hell, I don't remember them all.
Well, I'll
I
do
know
it.
Denise and Lynette and Karen.
Yeah.
And I'm drawing a blank on the rest of them. Steven.
Yeah. You have like a whole bunch, and your admins are absolutely wonderful. All of you guys are wonderful. I love being a part of your guys' group. So please, please give them lots of love and go and watch them, or not watch them, gee Louise. Please go and join them. They're awesome. I love being part of that group. So thank you, Chris, for allowing me and my podcast family be a part of that group. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I don't think I mentioned Dexter and Karen.
Dang, you do have a lot.
And Brandon.
You do have a lot in there, don't you?
Yeah. There are quite a few.
Yes.
And I think there's Emily. I didn't mention her either, so.
Well, a huge shout out to everybody in True Horror Junkies. Lots of love to them. And once again, thank you for allowing all of us to be a part of that True Horror Junkies group, because it's phenomenal. We have a ball in there. Everybody's just as twisted as we are. Right, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Nice and twisted.
I just posted in the chat, every time Chris talks, I think it's going to be creepy.
Very creepy.
Well, tonight we have, we're doing something a little different tonight. Of course, we still have our bio and our trivia. And tonight we are going to be doing our top 20 October movies. Basically, since this is, I consider, Halloween month, that these are the movies that we would actually sit down and watch throughout the whole month of October. Would you agree? I mean, this is something that I would, yeah. And it's just based on our opinion. It's nothing, like, oh, we Googled and this is what they said and this is, these are what they predict, what they say is the top 20. This is from what we, excuse me, will watch. Right? Right, Chris?
Yes.
So what I think we are going to start off with tonight is the bio is a little different than what we're normally used to, and there's a reason why. I'm going to go ahead and do our bio. And Chris, you can chime in anytime you want, right, dear? Okay, our bio tonight is Bette Midler. Do you remember what Halloween movie she's from?
Did you say Bette Midler?
Yes.
Bewitched? No, that's not right. Something like that. Charmed, wasn't it?
No, it's Hocus Pocus. That was her Halloween movie.
That's right. She played a witch. I remember that.
Yeah, she was kind of like the head witch, of the little group that they were in. But yeah, that's I picked her because the movie is in my list, somewhere in my list. Chris doesn't know my list, and I don't know his. So, but Bette Midler was born December 1st, 1945 in Honolulu, Hawaii. Now, I did not know that. I didn't know she was born in Hawaii. But she's a multi-Grammy award-winning singer, comedian, author. She is, also been proven to be a great actress in both dramatic and comedian roles. She had a minor role in several film, TV productions. She surprised all with her knockout performance of hard-living rock and roll singer, loosely based on the life of Janis Joplin in The Rose, a 1979 movie, for which she received an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. She was also in Down and Out in Beverly Hills in 1986. Do you remember that movie? She was pretty funny in that one. And she also was with Danny DeVito in Ruthless People in 1986. She also was in Big Business. That was one of my favorite movies in 1988, where she played, mismatched twins. Did you ever see that one?
A long time ago, I think.
That was one of my favorite ones that she was in. And then, of course, my absolute favorite movie that she was in Beaches in 1988. That is, like, the best movie. I should say tearjerker chick flick movie. I'm not into those, but I remember watching that when I was a kid. So, she was the final guest on The Tonight Show starring with Johnny Carson. I did not know that. She was his final guest. She ranked number 51 on VH1's, oh my gosh, VH1's 100 Greatest Women of Rock and Roll. That would make sense because, excuse me, how well she sings. She also won 4 Grammy Awards, including the 1973 Best New Artist and the prestigious record for the year in '89 for the soaring rendition of her number one hit, When Beneath My Wings, from the movie Beaches. She was a valedictorian of her high school. What? That's awesome. And she studied drama at HB Studio in Greenwich Village in New York City. Oh my goodness, I can go on and on about her. But yeah, she, like I said, I know it's a little different bio than what we're used to, because we usually do like Robert Englund or, Wes Craven or something like that. But, since we're talking about all different kinds of October movies, that's why I picked her, because she fits in one of the movies that I picked for this evening. But yeah, that's our little quick bio for Bette Midler. What do you think about all that stuff, Chris?
Very interesting. I didn't know she was from Hawaii.
I didn't know that either. I seriously did not know that. But, okay, so, are you ready for trivia, Chris?
Yep.
Let's see if you can get some. You remember,
Ready.
you can't answer it out here. But I bet you might know some of these. I bet you. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Question number 1. In what movie, if you watch a certain video, you'll die in 7 days? I'll read it again. In what movie, if you watch a certain video, you'll die in 7 days? You think you got that one?
Got it.
That one's kind of easy.
Yeah, that was easy.
All right, here we go for number 2, because I think this one might be a little easy too. In what movie do people visit a website and they die shortly after? In what movie do people visit a website and they die shortly after? I remember watching this movie a long time ago. Do you remember?
Yeah.
You got that one too?
Yeah, it took me a second.
All right, this is the last question. This one might be a little hard. The last final question. What is the second highest grossing horror film of all time? Not the first, the second. I'll read it one more time. What is the second highest grossing horror film of all time? The first one I knew, when it said, the first highest grossing horror film. That one when I was researching, I was like, yeah, I kind of figured that. But the second one kind of threw me for like, wow, I didn't know that one. But do you think you have an idea on that one, Chris?
Yeah.
No clue.
No clue.
Oh. So maybe I stumped you.
Yep.
But not the first two, right? You got the first two, right?
Yeah, I got the first two.
So people may have to actually Google that